You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey there, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and we have a Daisy CO2 200 semi-automatic gas pistol. Takes .177 caliber BBs. Now, this is how we found it, with the BBs, with the CO2 cartridges, and the box, and the original gun. So let me just show you the BB packs. These were originally 25 cents. Now, this is not a new gun, folks. This is definitely an older BB gun. Daisy official, and then these CO2 cartridges, which are the shorter ones. Now, the good thing about this gun is the adapter was there, so you can use the short ones or the longer CO2s. It says Bullseye CO2. Okay. So that came with that. And then the box, look at that. And yes, when I opened it, whoa, all nice and original complete. So it says no O-rings needed. Let's get the glare out of there. So that's the side of the box. That's the other side of the box. Daisy Manufacturing Company, Rogers, Arkansas. And an interesting color box with this hueish teal color. The way it all blends in. Pretty neat. And like we said, this was just like this. Now, unfortunately, the gun doesn't work. Why? Because it's missing one spring. How do we know? Well, I had to take it apart and find that out. So in the box is the adapter. This is the CO2 adapter. This would normally, here, let me just show you real quick. We grab the gun out of here. A couple other things I want to show you, though. And this piece here, with this clip into here, it actually locks on. And then the shorter CO2s would just lock in there so that you can use two versions of the CO2 cartridges. So neat little gold color label. There's another little sticker there. That was there. And this little piece of paper that someone had put there. If you want to read that, go ahead. I'll just hold it there a second for you and you can read it. Okay. Not much more to that. Now I have one piece of the handle off. Let me just turn this down just a little. Actually, let me, no, I'm going to leave it. I think it looks okay. You can see it, right? So that piece is off. Alright, so what's missing? Well, you have to take the gun apart to show you that. So there's this inner spring here, which I use the tweezers normally for. Get that out. I could just leave it in the first hook. Yeah, I'll just do that. It might fall out on its own now, but so there you go. And there's only a few screws you have to take off. There's this one main screw here, which pretty much holds the stuff together. Now, you could slide this out, but there's one more step here that you should do. Now, take off the handle on this side. Oops, this is a regular. Okay, so that's off. And on that back side where we just were, there's one more screw. Once that screw is out, it's easier to take that other, disassemble the two pieces. So that would remove the black stock handle from the inner piece. See? My spring just came out, see? Okay. Now, in here should be a spring. And that spring is shaped like a tornado almost, where it's skinnier on the bottom, wider on the top. Now on the top of this gun, if you look inside here, there's that pin up top. So this actually comes off, and I think once you get the spring in there, you push that back down. Okay, so let me show you a couple more things here. Alright, so getting it back together now, just a reverse process, but let me show you the completed inner piece here, so if you're doing some research on this gun, you kind of see all the pieces, okay? What everything looks like. Because obviously the gun has been barely used. You could just tell. So this would slide back in here. And you just kind of wait for it to line up that hole. Don't rush it. It'll eventually find the hole it needs to find there. Then that would slide back in. And then you put this stock back on. So what I'm going to do is take a break here. Just a second. I can put that to that. Sometimes it takes me like 5 seconds. Sometimes it takes me 30 seconds. It has to take a little wiggling to get it back in. So hold on just a second. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I probably could have left the camera running, but so now that's back in place. Takes you a few times to get a hang of that. You can put that one back screw in now. Okay, now that's back in. And then you can put the back grip on. Now that one does sometimes take a little jiggling too. You know, with this stuff you got to kind of just take your time. Don't rush. Make sure you got the screw set right. You don't want to strip apart here. It's not easy finding parts. And then put that under screw back on. Okay, then the spring. Just going to set that there. I just took the tweezers, put on the end of my spring, grip it tight. You don't want this shooting across the room here. Loop it on that. Once it's looped onto that, then I just pulled it down to the first hole. Get your finger over that. You don't want that shooting out. So that's in place now. See? And you can put your second piece of the grip back on, and you're good to go. Now this will let you advance 5 BBs into the chamber. So that's why it's saying semi-automatic. You can make 5 shots without having to tip the gun down, opening the BB chamber, and letting the BBs do. Here's where you fill the BBs in, and then here's the sights on the gun. So none of that's been checked or adjusted. The barrel looks, you know, clean and original, no issues. The whole gun looks really nice. So it's kind of sad that one spring, I don't know, maybe someone either took it apart or did something and didn't put it back together correctly. Not really sure yet. But if you have the spring out there for us, folks, can you please email us? We'd love to hear from you. And thanks for watching this video, by the way. Too bad we can't shoot it. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. Search the channel. We got all kinds of cap guns and some other BB guns. Thanks for watching. Later. Thanks for watching our product video. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.